You're listening to the AstroMommy Newsletter read-aloud version of my daily horoscope published on Substack. If you would like to read this, please click on the link in the description box below. Without further ado, here is the daily horoscope. Full moon in Pisces, Mercury stations retrograde, and the Labrys, acts of the Amazon warrior priestesses. Daily horoscope for Friday, September 9th, 2022. Welcome to the AstroMommy Newsletter, a daily horoscope that hopes to shine a light in the dark, helping us all see where we've been, where we are, and where we're going. The AstroMommy Newsletter is a reader-supported publication, meaning it only thrives thanks to the generous support of lovely people just like you. The two best ways you can support my work are to share this newsletter with a friend and to consider upgrading to a paid subscription. Whether you're a first-time reader or a long-time subscriber, thanks for being here. I truly appreciate you being in my community. I hope you enjoy today's horoscope and reading. Blessings. Good morning, friends. Well, the Lunar Poetry Slam full moon poems are due tomorrow, September 10th. Tomorrow, I will post my word poem in a separate newsletter from the daily horoscope. If you'd like to participate, just post your word poem in the comments of that post, or if you'd like to share it with me privately, you can reply to that newsletter instead. I love this lunar practice and look forward to sharing our poetry tomorrow. If you're new here and don't have any clue what I'm talking about, read the newsletter New Moon in Virgo equals new word poem, word list number 5, for all the details about the AstroMommy monthly lunar poetry slam. Today is the last day of my Labor Day sale, 20% off any of my astrological services. Just put in the discount code AstroMommy20 on my booking site, and 10% off any order of $100 or more in the family Etsy shop Metaphysical Flamingo. There is no code needed to take advantage of that deal. Okay, let's get into the astrology. Tonight after sunset, you will see the full moon rise over the eastern horizon. Technically, this full moon in Pisces is tomorrow morning at 5:58 a.m., but she will be full and glorious all weekend long. It is called the harvest moon, and it is indeed a time to harvest that which you planted in your life at the new moon in Virgo. This marks the culminating point, the peak in the cycle. The time to harvest is now. The full moon in Pisces is a psychic moon with the ability to pick up on the energies around us and the feelings that people are having. Images and sensations may come more easily right now. It's important with the opposition to the sun in Virgo to try to find a balance between being of service and being too self-sacrificing. Boundaries are essential during the moon in Pisces. As a wise woman recently said to me, boundaries set you free, and I couldn't agree more. In honor of the full moon weekend, here is a moon poem by Webb Harshman. Queen of Night. I am the moon, queen of night, riddle wrapped in borrowed light, a silver spool where dreams unwind, ancient orb as old as time. I masquerade, I wax and wane, forever changing yet the same. I stir the tides with unseen hands, they ebb and flow from sea to sand. Father Sun may keep the day, I ride along the Milky Way, holding court with owls and bats, moles and voles and backstreet cats. Within my tent the weary rest, puppies doze and sparrows nest. Children dream beneath my light, I am the moon, queen of night. Besides the beautiful full moon this weekend, Mercury has slowed way down to only 4 minutes a day and is stationed retrograde tonight at 11:37 p.m. Eastern Time. So there's still a little bit more time today to squeeze out those last important things we need to do. If you have put things off and procrastinated, then you may be feeling a little bit of stress. Don't worry, just take some deep breaths and complete those tasks. Mercury will be retrograde until October 2nd, 2022. I would love to hear your stories about what happens in your life during this Mercury retrograde. Please share them in the comments of the daily post or send me a private email to astromommyastrology@gmail.com. It is always so interesting to hear what is happening in your lives with the transits. Today I would like to pick a goddess amulet. The amulet for guidance today is Labrys, Priestess Power. The Labrys is a double-bladed axe that is an image taken from a Minoan vase from around 1600 BCE. It is a symbol of the ancient Amazon tribes of Asia, North Africa, Anatolia, and the Black Sea area. The Amazon priestesses honored and celebrated Artemis, the moon goddess. This symbol represents their courage, ferocity, and strength as powerful female leaders who fought to preserve goddess culture against the invading patriarchy. It also looks like a butterfly, which represents the transformative and regenerative properties of life. When we pull the Labrys, it means we are ready to accept and embody priestess power. With this clarity of thought, we can see the beauty in the great cycle of life and death and the balance within that cycle. The concept of balance, in a spiritual sense, is one that is in constant motion, like the moon. So I feel that this goddess amulet is saying to us, look within to your inner Amazon warrior priestess for guidance, courage, and strength. Life may seem out of balance right now, but it is in that imbalance that we actually find true balance. It is by going through the processes of growth, regeneration, and transformation that we can emerge on the other side as beautiful butterflies, forever intertwined in the constant cycles of life. And it is in those cycles that we find peace. What do you think? I would love to hear your thoughts, so please leave a comment. It is interesting that I pulled this amulet representing the warrior priestess's energy and the transformation of life and death right after the passing of Queen Elizabeth II. I don't know much about her except that my father told me that her death marks the end of an important era, and I am sure we will all bear witness to whatever happens next. I don't know if you all remember or not, but I recently made a blind contour drawing of Queen Elizabeth II and placed it on a mug, and it's available in the family Etsy shop, in case you would like to commemorate her legacy with an AstroMommy original copy mug. May she rest in peace. I hope this is helpful. Until tomorrow, AstroMommy.
Today's horoscope was brought to you by the full moon in Pisces and Mercury retrograde. Quick links and resources can be found at the bottom of the newsletter. Today's amulet was pulled from the Amulets of the Goddess, Oracle of Ancient Wisdom, Amulets and Book Set by Nancy Blair, and can be found on Amazon. If you purchase anything through the affiliate links that I provide in the newsletters, I will make a small commission, but there are no additional costs to you. I don't share or recommend things that I don't 100% believe in and use myself. Thanks for listening.